Hello, this is a video just to introduce my friend who has got Complete Androgen Insensitivity Syndrome. She's called Gwen and we're going to be doing a few videos together, like going over different things to do with the condition, just so then people can see that there's not just me out there. And we're also going to be trying to get other people in the Facebook group to join in and help. So here's a video of her doing like the good points and bad points that she sees of this condition, and then there will be more coming up over the next few weeks or so. And I've had her permission to use this video as she did it for me so that I could put this on her. And also she does have the same condition as me, and it's not just some random person like acting or anything. She's a real person and she really does have the same condition. So I hope you enjoy her video, and here it is.
Hi, my name is Gwen. I'm 36 years old and I have Complete Androgen Insensitivity Syndrome, or for short CAIS. I will start with some good points to the condition, in my opinion. First point is that I have really soft skin. Second point would be that I don't get periods, and all the money I spent on money I've saved on sanitary products throughout the years, but then the knock-on effect of not having periods I don't like, because I would like kids. Another good point for me is that I had a close family member who we were supportive for each other, so that was good. Meeting people on the Facebook page. I'm 36 years old and I'm only now finding people in the same predicament as I am in, and it's been such a great help to speak to people who have the same problems that I do. Bad points about the AIS for me would not being able to conceive. I would love to have a child or children. All the invasive surgery I've had to have is another bad point. Dealing with the diagnosis at age 15 was very, very hard, and not being told the truth was very hard. My gynecologist told me that I had hernias instead of testes, and I was looking for a doctor who was a gynecologist at the time, looking after her children. And when the kids took their naps, I used to look through the gynecological books, and I discovered the full nature of the problem for myself, and I was shocked, to say the least. And it actually said in this medical book, do not disclose full nature of problem to patient for psychological reasons. I just couldn't understand it, so I went back to my gynecologist with a lot of questions. I was diagnosed at 15, and it was a lot to take in for a 15-year-old. They diagnosed me when I failed to menstruate, and it slowly unfolded then that I had testicular feminization syndrome and eventually androgen insensitivity syndrome. I was used for a guinea pig by the doctors. They didn't know what was going on. They had me in for constant blood tests, and you name it. I'd be going out the door at 2 o'clock in the morning and the phone would ring and it would be, Gwen, can you come back in? We need to take more blood. My files were sent to England and they were lost, and they all had to be recreated again. I spent years struggling with my identity. I had a big gender identity crisis in my teens, wondering if I was half man, half woman, if I was man or woman. But I accepted the fact that I am a woman. and I'm a beautiful woman, and so are all you AIS women. I've had all the AIS surgeries. I've had my testes removed. I've had 2 operations to construct a vagina. I've had breast implants. I've really been through the mill and back in the last 20 years, but I'm in a good place now with my AIS. I would say to any young girls discovering that they have got this syndrome out there, that you're not alone. There are people just like you. If it wasn't for Imogen's Facebook page, I would never be speaking to people in the same situation that I'm in. And when you're finding out at a young age that you've got androgen insensitivity syndrome, there are no good points. But as you come to know the syndrome, each and every person, realizes that there are good and bad points to having the syndrome. How it affected my mother, she blamed herself. It really is a hard thing to deal with, and people have different ways of coping. People try and look on the bright side, people try and seek out information, and I would personally class myself as an expert on AIS, as I've been living with it for 20 years, and I'm proof that you can live with the syndrome and come out the other side. And I suppose another good point of me being AIS was that my late husband David, who we had 20 good long years together, was very understanding. And any young girl out there who's discovering they have this syndrome, don't think that you won't meet a guy or anything like that, because you will. There's somebody out there for everybody, and I firmly believe that. If anybody needs any information or has any questions about operations or anything like that, they can find me on Facebook page, Androgen Insensitivity Syndrome, CAIS or PAIS. And I just wish all you girls out there with AIS the very best of luck. And as I said, if I can help in any way, you can find me on Imogen's Facebook page, and I would be only too happy to help. God bless you all, and keep your chin up and know that you are beautiful women. God bless you all. Bye-bye.
I hope you enjoyed that, and just look out for more that will be coming soon. There'll be more coming from Gwen as well, and they'll all be like sort of a combination of us talking about the same sort of thing. So like we're going to talk about relationships with other people and how we've, like, the operations we've had, how we've coped with it all, and all stuff like that. If there's anything you want to see in particular, just let us know and we'll try and cover it. I'm also going to try and get some other people from the Facebook group to do some videos, even if it's just like them focused on like a cuddly toy or something and masking their voice, or them wearing a disguise just so no one can see what they look like, just to kind of like conceal their identity. Then even just that, just to show there is more than just 2 people out there. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Bye.